The politicians are undermining democracy. They want to reduce your influence. They are reducing your power to increase their own. We have seen many examples of this. The government has banned prisoners from voting. The right to vote is a right, not a privilege. Treating it as a reward for good behaviour undermines democracy. And what a coincidence that prisoners disproportionately vote for the left. Worse still, the government has banned people from enrolling to vote within 2 weeks of the election. If you want to enroll or change your details in the final 2 weeks, too bad, you won't get to vote. How convenient that these voters are known to disproportionately vote for the political left. This is perhaps the most revolting and unjustified attack on democracy that we have seen so far. They justified it with claims about saving time and money. The logical endpoint of such logic is the destruction of democracy. Democracy is costly and time-consuming, but it is time and money well spent. Attacking the right to vote under the guise of making the government more efficient. How disgraceful. I say again, the right to vote is a right, not a privilege. It must be respected, it must be defended. The Maori Party wants to force all Maori voters onto the Maori roll. This would deprive Maori voters of choice and create a racially segregated electoral system. All so that the Maori Party would have a few new Maori seats to contest. How disgusting is that? Taking democratic choice away from your own people just to increase your power. They don't serve Maori, they serve themselves. Look at all these disgusting examples. Politicians reducing the power of voters to increase their own power. Politicians undermining our most fundamental democratic values. This is the epitome of amoral, self-serving politics. These people are disgusting. I cannot put into words how much I detest them. They have no values, they believe in nothing, they are self-serving trash. They shamelessly undermine the most basic liberal values. Reducing the extent to which our government is democratic in a desperate attempt at holding on to power. What a dangerous precedent. This is the kind of thing that plunges societies into decades of a liberal authoritarianism and all the cruelty and stupidity that entails. If you prioritise your own electoral ambitions over the principle of democracy, you should not be anywhere near Parliament. I would sooner lose 50 elections than tip the rolls in my favour via anti-democratic means. We need a strong constitution that defends democracy, and those who try to undermine it for their own benefit should rot in prison. It is treason. We are a democratic nation. To attack democracy is to attack the people. It is to reduce their power for the sake of increasing your own. Such treasonous conduct must be taken extremely seriously. We need a bold government that is willing to stomp out this disgusting behaviour. Put new laws in place to ensure such a moral, self-serving politics can never show its ugly face again. That is what we have to do.